those questions out of the way, it's time to continue your investigation. A visit to the town hall might now be pertinent.
Let's get back to the murder scene then.
The town hall clock has been mentioned by a number of the suspects. The murder scene beckons. There will be no easy path through this intricate investigation. A police inspector is already interviewing the clerk as you arrive, and he's not happy to see you.
I'm Inspector Bragg. Now, what's all this I've heard about you lot wandering all over town conducting an investigation? You better knock that off sharpish. Now, what you been up to, eh? Out with it!
You tell the inspector of your day and are about to offer some blue-toed aid when he interrupts.
Don't think I'm done with you lot yet. Oh, no. You'd better get yourselves checked into the local hotel. I may have some more questions for you lot. Now, get out of my sight. Sharpish.
He's not very happy.
Little Riddle offers but one hostelry for the weary traveller, so it is to the Little Riddle Hotel that you head. In the grand tradition of British hoteliers, the manager is pleased to be of assistance.
You want a room here for tonight? Right, fine. Not as if we didn't have anything better to do. I don't know one little mare gets killed and the whole place falls apart. Now, room.
The manager seems a little confused, spending some time looking over the hotel register.
Still here, are you? Right, fine. You can see if we have a room or not. My wife has been booking people in again. The register's about as clear as mud.
It looks like you'll have to work for your accommodation, as the register is an inky battlefield. The hotel owner doesn't seem to give a care whether you get a room or not. Can you use the information he gives you to work out how many guests he already has?
Now they've actually modelled this guy on an actor called, well, his screen name is Basil Fawlty. Fawlty Towers, bit of a classic British TV comedy. So if you've never actually seen it or heard of it, just Google Basil Fawlty and Fawlty Towers. Brilliant stuff. Quickly work that out. Cats don't count, so that will be 11.
Let's see how you did. Splendid! My, weren't you in a hurry? And without a single error being made. Olympian intelligence deserves an Olympian reward.
Well, look at that. We did have a room after all. Jolly well done. Well, what are you waiting for? I'm not going to carry you up to your room, you know. And keep it tidy, for goodness sake. I'm not waking up housekeeping just for you.
As Little Riddle slips into a balmy evening, you take stock of your tumultuous time in the village so far. Your 4 suspects each seem to have alibis, yet one at least is the murderer. Perhaps a trip to the village public house will furnish you with more clues. Anything to avoid staying in this hotel room any longer.
I heard that.
Yeah, it's off to the pub.
Despite its status as the only watering hole in the village, the Cloak and Dagger is disappointingly empty. You question the barmaid.
Oh, no. We're normally so much busier than this. My fault, really, no. Yes, my fault, really. No beer, you know. Some of the old pipes were needing replaced, so I took them out and bought some new ones. Yes, no, I don't know how to put them together. No, I don't know.
You need information and the public house needs beer. Perhaps you can help get the demon drink flowing again? The pub's pipes need replacing, and you're just the person to do it. Will you be able to connect the correct taps to the right barrels?
If there's a drink of beer at the end of it, I'm sure I can.
No.
So basically we just have to use these tiles and just connect them up so all the pipes run how they should do. And that should work just a treat.
Are you marvelous or moronic? Correct you are.
Let the beer flow.
My, weren't you in a hurry? No mistakes made too, you great big swat. Olympian intelligence deserves an Olympian reward.
Oh, yes, no, yes. That's them back again. So what can I get you? On the house, of course.
Information is the only libation you seek. You ask your hostess about the mayor and the awful incident that morning.
Oh, no, we're all so sad, yes. So shocked, no. He was a lovely man. Everyone thought so, yes. No, though he could stick his nose in, you know. Meant well. Liked to be involved. To help people, yes. No, I can't think who'd like to hurt the mayor. No.
As the barmaid witters on, your keen instincts tell you that something is very wrong. A shadowy figure stands in the doorway of the ill-lit pub. I said, a shadowy figure stands in the doorway of the pub. Whoever it is sees that they've been spotted and runs out of the door without a... Yes, that's enough. Without a moment to lose, you give chase.
To the town hall quickly.
The mysterious, shadowy ne'er-do-well has led you once again to the scene of the mayor's dastardly demise. However, the chase is not over yet. Fortunately, your memory is like a steel trap. Nothing escapes it. With your knowledge of the streets of Little Riddle, you have a chance to catch the fleeing figure. The shadowy figure is on the run. Can you work out the route they have taken?
Just get the sat nav out. And we'll go with B.
And your result is... on the button. Gosh, you got through that one, lickety-split, and without a single error being made. My, aren't you terribly talented? Well done.
Thank you.
Successfully running him down, you're shocked to discover the identity of your Dark Watcher.
Okay, you got me. I'm sorry. The inspector asked me to keep an eye on you. I'd lost you at the hotel. I went down to the pub I went to see if anyone had seen you. Look, don't tell the inspector you saw me, especially at the pub, right? I'll let you get me. I'd catch it hot, no mistake. Please, can we keep this our little secret?
The young constable vanishes into the night. Though you have gained a valuable ally, you are no closer to solving the mystery of the mayor's murder. There's nothing left to do but head back to the hotel and try to get some sleep in your wretched room. Morning has broken, and you are swiftly on the move again. The old woman with whom the station master was talking when you first arrived seemed to know everything that goes on in the village. She might be able to help, but who was she? Perhaps the hotel manager can assist.
What do I look like, a policeman? Oh, all right then. Anything to get you out of there. What did she look like? Well, come on, haven't got all day.
Finally, Mrs. What's her name?
You believe that the old woman at the station may have some vital information that will help you solve the case. Are you able to describe what she looked like?
I hope I can remember. All old women look the same, don't they? Small and wrinkly. Yeah, I think that was it.
How did you do? Correct!
Yes, get in.
All wrapped up already? Great heavens! And without a single error being made. My, aren't you terribly talented? Well done.
Right, that's quite enough. That would be Mrs. Gossip, lives in a cottage near the river to the east of the village, not far from the stream, but still not far enough away from me. She's a terrible bore. Speaking of which, isn't it time you left?
Unfortunately, the manager is correct. Both Mrs. Gossip and the town hall clerk need visiting. Before you begin today's investigations, it's probably best to cast a thought over the events so far. I do hope you've been paying attention, for soon you will have to say who you think it was that murdered the man. Let's see if you can answer these questions.
Yes, let's see. Who did the hotel owner complain had been booking people into the hotel? His wife. Where does Mrs. Gossip live? Near the stream. What's the inspector's name? Wanky. Inspector Bragg. What was the name of the pub? That was the Cloak and Dagger.
That clean sweep of questions puts you most resoundingly in my good book. Let's continue with the investigation. I believe you are planning to visit Mrs. Gossip and the town hall clerk.
Yeah, let's go to the town hall first.
After ensuring that Inspector Bragg is nowhere to be seen, you move to interview the town hall clerk. What does she remember of the mayor's last day?
I was at my desk for the whole day. There's always so much to do here. Fortunately, I remember everything I heard. This old building has very thin walls. I even remember the shot that... I'm sorry. Let me see what I can remember.
You listen intently as the clerk tells you all she heard. Listen to the clerk's description and use this to highlight the route the mayor must have taken. Will you be able to identify the path he took?
Let's have a look and find out.
Well, I was not at the front desk that morning when the mayor arrived, but I clearly heard a...
Carpet.
After that, there was a...
Light door.
And after a bit, I heard something like...
Heavy door.
Then it sounded like...
Stone stairs.
It is strange because I did not hear any door or anything in a while. After that, he most certainly took...
The wooden stairs and then into the mayor's office.
And finally, there was a big...
What will the ducks reveal? Ha-ha!
Ha-ha!
Correct! All wrapped up already? Great heavens! You made that look easy. Not an error in sight. Well done. Please take this moment to look as smug as possible.
Yeah, I'm still looking smug.
That's what I heard, you see. As to visitors, the station master was here very early. He wished to discuss again the opening of a cafe at the railway station. He was most satisfied when he left. The doctor came in. He left medicine. The miller was here also. He told me that the windmill had broken down and he wished to speak to the mayor about it. He had no appointment. After that, the mayor... Oh, please excuse me. I have much work to do. Do come again.
Leaving the clerk to return to her duties, you must return to your investigation. Is the end now in sight? Can justice be done?
I think we need to see Mrs. Gossip first.
Following the hotel manager's directions, you arrive at Mrs. Gossip's quaint, tea-cosy cottage to find her in quite the quandary.
Oh, hello, dearie. Nice to see you again. Just in time to help a damsel in distress. Oh, that would be me, dearie. I was just with the lovely doctor. What a lovely man. Not local, but you can't have everything. Oh, he gave me some pills to ease these old joints of mine, dearie. Can't remember which ones they are. Perhaps you can help, my lovely, while I make us a nice cup of tea. Well, I was just saying to her, the one by the shop serves often at the doctor's, you know, the one with the hip and the legs.
As the talkative old soul bustles off, you turn to the muddled medication. Mrs. Gossip can't remember which of her pill bottles the doctor asked her to take. Can you use the information she gives you to find the correct one?
Yeah, we'll just look for the one that says arsenic on. And it's all photographed. The bottles are either red or blue. Bottle A is red. The bottle is smaller than one on its left. The bottle on its right is red. This bottle can be found in a cabinet. Yes, in a chemist's. Never. We'll go with B.
How did you do? On the
On the button. Again. I'm a star.
Great Scott, that was fast. With nary a hiccup. Well done. Olympian intelligence deserves an Olympian reward. The grateful Mrs. Gossip, after a long while filled with meaningless drivel, returns to the purpose of your visit. What does she know about the mayor?
Oh, poor man, lovely man. Everyone liked him. What a tragedy, yes. Wasn't anyone with a bad word to say about him. Such a lovely man. Born and bred here, not like some. Loved his mother. Oh, he did. I was just saying the other day, he used to visit her grave regular as clockwork. Won't have so far to go now. Oh, lovely man. Such a shame. Now, I remember when seeing him at the doctor's with his bunions, I believe it was. Always a medication. Lovely doctor, of course, being at the doctor's.
Leaving Mrs. Gossip to her memories, you contemplate the potentially pointless visit. Do you have what you need? Can the case be cracked?
I think it can. Let's go and solve this murder.
The mayor's diary revealed that he had recently encountered 4 individuals. The station master, the miller, the jeweler, and the doctor. Each encounter was in some way unusual. The station master was trying to obtain permission from the mayor to build a cafe, and the two had clashed over the issue. Motive, perhaps, but was there opportunity? The miller had sought to have his mill repaired, but told you the mayor had forgotten the appointment they had to discuss the matter. Were the miller's passions suitably stirred by this slight? The doctor's obscure handwriting had caused a minor medical mistake that had been duly rectified. But had the doctor taken offense? The jeweler had reminded the mayor of his debt in the strictest possible terms, enough to obtain payment. Was it sufficient remuneration, however? It is time to apply your fearsome skills of deduction and reason to pull together the strands and weave the cloth of truth.
Who done it? I know.
Can you deduce the culprit and prove yourself worthy of your role as a Blue Toad detective? Player 1, you get to choose
Oh,
first.
goody.
Select your villain by pressing the corresponding button on the controller.
I'm going with the miller, because the windmill wasn't bust when he said it was.
Only one of these individuals has a faulty alibi. That person was... the miller! The town hall clerk confirmed that the miller had not had an appointment. While it is possible that the mayor had forgotten, the stated reason for the meeting is suspect: the repair of the windmill. When you visited the mill, it was working just fine. An attempt at a simple fraud, perhaps. But whatever the case, the miller has more questions to answer. You used your talents to select the correct suspect. Many congratulations on a job well done. At the police station, you detail your concerns and lay out the supporting evidence to Inspector Bragg.
I thought I told you to leave the investigating to the professionals. Still, I'll admit you seem to have something here. All right, let's go and see this miller of yours. Sharpish, but you leave the questioning to me, all right?
Right.
At the windmill, the inspector wastes no time in getting straight to the point.
It seems, my lad, that you have not been entirely truthful in your statements as regards the murder of the mayor. Why was that, eh? Out with it, Sharpish.
All right, I admit it. I'm sorry. I didn't want to. I hated myself for doing it, but I had to. If I hadn't, you don't understand. They...
Another shot rings out over Little Riddle, and another body lies at your feet. Your careful investigation has only thrown up more questions. Who are they, and what was the miller involved with that was so terrible, so dastardly, that it has cost the lives of 2 people? The Blue Toad murder file on Little Riddle cannot be closed, not yet. Will justice prevail when we return to this picturesque den of deceit and attempt to solve the mystery of Riddle Manor?
My word, the plot thickens.
So, how well did you do in that episode? Player 1. Marvelous.
Marvellous. So there we have it, episode 1 complete. I shall be working my way through all the other episodes. I bet you can't wait for episode 2. I know I certainly can't now. It's exciting stuff. So hopefully I'll follow up that one fairly soon. But until then, take care.